Hey everyone, Senrai here. Today I'm going to be watching the 8th episode of Junketsu no Maria. Now, last episode had plenty of war, that's for sure, on a negative note, but on a more positive note, which slumber party, much fun was had there. But yeah, we definitely ended off on a bit of a concerning note, to put it mildly, so a little bit worried about how this episode's going to go, but we gotta find out, right? So yeah, as always, if you enjoy the video, please click the like button and support me on Patreon for early access and access to the picture-in-picture version. So let us begin in 3, 2, 1, play. See, now you can have my hand as a pillow. Yeah, but nothing like home sweet home. There's that too. Oh, it looks like something's going down. I mean, that didn't really look like a raid. What did I just see? Definitely piqued my interest. But yeah, just never change Ezekiel. It's like, Mario, don't you know you're not supposed to be using magic? Like, don't you know that? Like, you can't be using magic. You know that, right, Mario? Just, just would not be the same without Ezekiel. Like, flapping her wings 10,000 reps per second, while Yellow Bridge just chill flying. Shaking your head at me. I don't have long hair, but if I did, I would do that all the time. Just twirl it in my finger and whatnot. My title? Man is a wolf to man. Okay. Uh, gotcha. So yeah, not antagonistic at all. Like, like I guess I'm supposed to be a child, but that face just doesn't look it. Yeah, I can respect that. War, war never changes. There's a game called This War of Mine that's pretty good at showing that sort of thing. The struggles of people not involved, as soldiers. A game definitely worth playing if you haven't. This War of Mine. Oh? Oh, okay. Maybe I'm really young. I was waiting for it to connect back to that, and looks like it is. She's a tough cookie. Oh yeah, Galva got injured, didn't he, last time? Is that a cool metal arm, like auto mail, like Full Metal Alchemist? You know, is that what's in the box? It is fortunate. I was wondering where we were. Guess Monk's good for something. Is there a but that comes to this? Well, obviously not. That would just piss me off. You should believe in Maria. Yes. Because he doesn't like witches. Pretty much, I mean, it's a bit of an oversimplification, but that's basically it. They can't acknowledge witches as being a force of good at all. When something goes against your world belief, you make any kind of rationalization, mental gymnastics you gotta do to circle back around to the world making sense to you. Ow! Okay, that was just rude. Golf was cool. Hanging in there, man. I'm trying not to. Damn. Not holding back at all. Yeah, yeah. Please tell me it's auto mail. Like a cool arm. Like, I don't think they can do anything too high tech in this period, but. I mean, we halfway there, but. That's, yeah, pretty much it. You know, it'd be a lot worse to lose a leg, so. Look on the bright sides. Oh no, she has a name. It's in the title. that one corpse, man. Yeah, this is just getting worse and worse. Joseph's cool. He's a good kid. You mean she's not? Yeah, we need all the backup we can get. Okay, it all just kind of lines up nicely. I can't read that. We were right, she's upset. Yeah, that would offend me too. But also shouldn't be surprising. I mean, nobody here really doubts you, I don't think. Go beat up a monk. Yeah. I don't know how we crawl ourselves out of this problem. Yeah, we heard about the rumor spreading and just... Life's not fair. Because you're a witch. Basically what I was thinking. Not everyone. They don't want a witch to solve their problems. Yeah, I remember that. It's a rough life being a witch. What do you even say to that? I should hope so. Thank you for having someone being encouraging. It's a little bit... Don't leave me. Maria, you're present against me. Okay, I was wondering. I didn't see a blush before, but there it is. I was about to say, that's got to get some kind of blush, right? But it was just delayed a bit. It's a long-ass sword. Maybe in an ideal world. But it's never going to be like that. How do you even swing that thing? Are we going to use the box? What's in the box? Oh, it actually does. It really is an automail arm. Hopefully it can shoot. Wow. I was expecting like a middle finger to shoot up there. You know what I mean? But yeah, so much for a step now. Wow. Wow, the delivery of that line. That was so good. I need to go back to that later. Yeah. I mean, that's just... It's a soup she swims in, Mari. You can't really... Oh, please rough me up. Oh, that's the stuff from before, isn't it? I'm not gonna remember that word, but yeah. Yeah, you're just miasma. What is this conversation? I don't think I'll forget Maria. Definitely won't forget her. Oh, he actually listened. Not going so well for you. She's stealing his shoes. Just looting a corpse. Yeah, considering the period we're in, that looks pretty high tech. You okay? Did he trip? Okay, he's just humping the ground because Michael touched it. Freaking church people, man. Small press. Tell him. So can you tell everyone that Maria's a good girl? The question is what actually happened. Like, did somebody else poison her to try to ruin Maria's reputation? I feel like you're projecting. Really dislike this guy. She's barely even, like, there. This is not what I want to hear. This whole thing just really pisses me off. saying that she's all about chaos when she's literally the one trying to stop the conflict. The audacity of this man. In just last episode, we were talking about the one woman's medicine and how much good it would do if it could spread, and now we're here. What if I choose not to? I'd rather walk the path of Maria. Could you imagine just going through life just prattling all this? Just. I don't know what the best way to describe it. Just telling everyone that to basically do what you want them to do, and doing so will benefit them on a spiritual, holy level. Just manipulate people with that sort of thing. It just disgusts me. Why not touch a special concoction of his with a 10-foot pole? I want to know why you're wearing clothes in bed. And this episode had a lot less physical violence and yet was much more brutal to watch in a manner of speaking. Just looks so funny with her with the cauldron between her legs like that. Okay, that just close that. That was the eighth, right? Eighth episode of Junketsu no Maria, and things definitely continued to escalate. Like it was an interesting episode because early on we had Maria very much helping some people that came by, some like goblin people, right? But people nonetheless, very much showcasing the good that Maria does and appreciation that some people do have for her. So we started the episode with that. And then we have the whole thing with Anne and the grandmother and the church, like trying to kind of spread fake news, as he would call it, about Maria being bad and deliberately poisoning her and letting a witch into your life like this is just a bad thing. They just try to manipulate you with their cunningness and try to, screw you over, and they can't be trusted, and follow the way of the church and God and receive reward, your heavenly rewards for that, and basically just do what we tell you, right? And you'll be rewarded. Essentially, it's kind of what they're trying to spread. So definitely a lot of projecting for sure, because Maria does not do most of the things that they say she does, and in addition to them doing some of the things that they accuse Maria of, right? They're the ones that try to kind of like worm their way into your heart and manipulate you and benefit off of you. You know, all under the guise of being virtuous and trying to help you, you know, make your way to heaven and all that. Just very disgusting stuff to watch. And just Bernard, the way he conducts himself, just basking in that self-righteous asshole kind of atmosphere. I don't know the best way to describe it really, but he's just completely insufferable. By far the most unlikable character in the show. I think I am safe to say on that. I mean, I'm not a big fan of Michael, but, you know, Michael still does not bother me as much as that character does. Even though Michael could somewhat be seen as a main antagonist of the show, considering he directly put Maria in the situation she's in and trying to stop her from using magic and all that. But Bernard's kind of, you know, more or less the same boat, just kind of the earthly equivalent of Michael now that I kind of think about it in those terms. But yeah, just it seems like Maria is kind of being pushed into a corner more and more. Because it feels like the show is going in the direction of Maria by the end of the show losing her powers, you know, abandoning the whole witch thing and just trying to live a happy life with Joseph, right? Like, it just feels more and more it is trying to push itself into that direction. You know, trying to say that the world doesn't need her. You know, people will move on from her. People just will do their own thing. They'll resolve things without any kind of like magical, above it all kind of presence trying to interfere the way Maria does. Right? Because Maria is almost like a middle ground between, you know, the regular humans and the Michael heavenly kind of status, right? Where she's more powerful than the average human, but obviously can't match up to the powers of an archangel and all that. So she's almost like a mini version of them in some ways, but like a middle ground between earthly existence and a celestial one. You could kind of see her that way. But then Maria was really pissed off about that accusation of the poisoning. Understandably, like, she's friends with these villagers, like she had a good relationship with them, you know, knew Martha, helped her out, you know, friends with Anne and all that, and to have this kind of thrown at her, like, yeah, familiar boy definitely was right about her not taking that very well. But, you know, Garth, I don't know why I struggle to remember his name. Garfa, whatever his name is. He got a cool metal arm, so, you know, he's in a better position than he was at the end of last episode, so that's something at least. But yeah, seeing Martha kind of like, you know, repenting or whatever, that was a hard scene to watch. Probably one of the harder ones to watch. But I think we had one lady like dumping out some medicine that was probably given by Maria. Just really painful stuff to watch. Just the kind of headspace he's deliberately putting his villagers into, turning them against Maria. All rough to watch, but I'm just not sure what you can really do about this. Even kind of end of the episode, Maria laying in bed, kind of contemplating what to do. But because more and more, you know, she's driven into a corner, and I'm not sure what you can really do. But we'll see. You know, that's what the show's about. Just watch and see how it all goes down. Hopefully, however it ends, Maria's happy. And at this point, that's kind of what I mostly hope for. But yeah, I think that's more or less all I wanted to say. Just Artemis, she just doesn't wear clothes. I mean, just it really does not cover much at all. In some of those shots, it's very apparent. But yeah, just like Ezekiel even crying in a certain scene, just you can tell how much she's gotten just attached to Maria. But yeah, rough episode to watch, but a good one, you know, for development and everything. And get the show. There's not really much like filler in the show. Like things do seem to be continuing to move forward. So by the time we do get to the ending, it probably should be like a real ending. You know, like I don't think this is. I mean, I didn't really check, but I don't think this is like adapted from ongoing source material. I can check that real quick. But yeah, if the manga's finished, that's what I thought. Because it feels like it is building towards a real conclusion. So that's something that I always appreciate in a show, in an anime. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So thank you for watching, and hope to see you in the next video. Until then, bye-bye.